Welcome back to Miami Television News. Chloe, what do we have for this week's Hawk Spot?
Well, this week on the Hawk Spot, I got a kick out of one organization. Let's take a look. They kick and kick and kick some more. For 3 days a week, in 2-hour sessions, the Miami Martial Arts Club gets physical at Withrow Court.
We always bow in first at the beginning, and then we do a warm-up, and then we go into, normally we split up upper ranks and lower ranks, and we just work on techniques.
And as you can see behind me, it may look like martial arts is a violent sport, but it's actually proven to be mind over body.
We're not only trying to build people here to be stronger physically, but also create confidence in individuals.
A few members of the club are black belts. They told us the process is anything but easy.
You do have to do a 24-hour fast before you test for your black belt. Normally it's the week before your black belt test. You have to do a breaking demonstration. Sometimes that involves concrete, sometimes it doesn't. And then we do the sparring, and we do we have 1 steps, which is like organized fighting. And then there's a huge thesis paper that you have to write for your black belt test too on top of it.
The club instructor's name is Amaro Cecchio, but members younger than her or with a lower class belt must call her ma'am and answer her, yes ma'am.
It doesn't matter what rank you are. If someone addresses you and they're telling you what to do, you say yes ma'am or yes sir. It's just a respect thing.
Even though Amara is modest, she does admit it's a good feeling.
It's kind of cool. I mean, it's a little awkward at times, but the respect thing is nice.
First-degree black belt and faculty advisor Zimri Rios says the expression is a sign of respect. Rios explains this type of lesson can't be taught, but instead must be earned.
Everything is based on respect. If you don't respect your equals, then you're not going to have self-respect for you. And showing respect for others doesn't matter what age you are, but just the fact of recognizing that they have a higher degree than yours, it's a big deal.
Rios became involved in martial arts during graduate school in Venezuela. He soon realized the sport was more than just a way to stay in shape.
My first 2 years in grad school, and it was great because any grad student would know the amount of work you have, and it's great to come here on Blow's team.
When practice is over, Rios still teaches as a Miami faculty member for the foreign language department. Are people surprised that you do martial arts?
Yes, they are, because as I teach, sometimes I teach languages. I teach Spanish here in Miami, and sometimes we're talking about pastimes and hobbies, and we're trying to incorporate our own life into the class, and that's the way I like to teach.
Whether it's to stay fit or let off some steam, the Miami Martial Arts Club certainly clocks in their hard work, kicking butt physically and mentally. In Withrow Court, I'm Chloe Tillman, Miami Television News.
The Red Hawks football team had quite the surprise before their game against Ohio State. Vice presidential candidate Paul Ryan stopped by to give his alma mater a few words of encouragement before they took on the Buckeyes. However, Ryan made sure not to play favorites. He assisted the Ohio State fans in their famous OHIO chant. Ryan reportedly exited Ohio Stadium after the first quarter so he could get back on the campaign trail.
Lacey Mendenhall got to speak with some of our very own football players with this week's Sports Short.
I'm Lacey Mendenhall. Today we are at Yager Stadium, home of the Miami Red Hawk football team. I caught up with head coach Don Treadwell and seniors Austin Brown and Andy Cruz to hear their thoughts on the upcoming season, team goals, and plans for MAC domination.
I was recruited by the old coaching staff, and one of the coaches, he was actually my position coach, he actually brought me along here when he came here. Personally, try to be a good leader for the younger guys and help them kind of get into a role where they can have an impact on the field and be comfortable out there. Main goals are to get back to Detroit and win the MAC championship, and ultimately to win every game that we have left. Since I was probably about 9 years old, I wear face paint, which is pretty cool. but I always word the same way. So.
I think we're pretty well balanced, especially, offensively, I think we can run the ball and throw the ball. In years past, we've just been about the pass, but now we can do both. I think that helps. And our defense is just really fast and flies around the football field. I went here, then the next day I went to UC, their camp, and I got back-to-back days, I got offers, and I basically decided within the week, and I decided to come here over UC. I used to be really bad about superstitious stuff. I used to eat the same thing. In high school, I used to eat waffles and chocolate chip cookies before every game. I don't know, I always did it. I switched that up though. I'd eat, whatever the team eats now. I always listened to a song by Eminem every game. It's called Till I Collapse.
Our focus is more just one game at a time. What we believe in philosophically is simply if we play our best on game day, then we have an opportunity to pursue victory each and every week. You got to be able to take the good and move forward and drop the bad, if you will, and move forward at the same time. We believe in getting an early start and going hard, but we believe in efficiency as opposed to just time spent.
After watching the first few games and the team in practice, it is obvious that the team is determined for success this season. As always, we wish the Miami football team the best of luck this season. Join me next time on Miami Sports Short for the inside scoop on all things Miami sports.
Miami University's annual homecoming is set for September 20th through the 22nd. This year's homecoming festivities include the annual parade down High Street, the house decorating contest, the Cradle of Coaches statue dedication, alumni tailgate, and of course, the homecoming football game against Massachusetts. In addition, the Campus Activities Council has planned some fun activities throughout the week, including the kickoff event at Shriver Patio, the cookout at Uptown Park, an RA bonfire at Millette, and the annual homecoming parade uptown. This year's homecoming activities look very promising, so get out there and show your Miami spirit.
And now, I'm proud to introduce Miami's newest feature called What Would You Do?, hosted by Gabby Williams. We have 3 MTN staff members that did a little social experiment. It took the students of Miami by surprise. Take a look.
Hi Miami, I'm Gabriella Williams, introducing MTN's new segment, What Would You Do?, where we put you in the hot seat.
Hi, I'm Emily.
And I'm Shore.
And basically we're going to be going into really public areas and dropping books.
And then seeing if you guys help us pick it up or just walk on by.
So how you feeling?
I think I'm ready.
Me too.
All right.
Let's go.
So, Miami, you guys are pretty bad. Not gonna lie.
Got some pretty dirty looks.
Yeah, pretty dirty looks. Some people just walked on by.
Yeah, I don't know.
There were a couple nice people, kind of scared some people.
Police officer, it was pretty nice. Yeah.
Pretty good.
So, hope you're on your best behavior, Miami, because
we're coming back for you.
There you have it, Miami. Now stay tuned for our next segment where we will be coming at you with more scenarios. Back to you.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Chloe Tillman.
And I'm Caitlin Butts. Have a great day, and thank you for tuning in to MTN.